Okay, so welcome students again, and this is Dr. Sarkar. Welcome to Source classes. Now, I have already made three separate exam tips, as in which topics you should learn all the time and what kind of questions you can get from physical chemistry or inorganic chemistry or organic chemistry. In this part of the lecture, this will be more like a unified lecture in which I will be giving uh, information regarding what is the duration of the exam, how you should approach the exam, okay, how many questions are there, and some things relating what kind of mental framework you should go with when you go in an examination hall. The first thing I would like to say to every student, try not to study the last day of your exam. Okay, I mean, most of the students do. Don't wake overnight. Whatever you have studied throughout the year should be sufficient for you to pull through any exam. Okay, so exam is for 3 hours. Okay, there will be 60 questions, and that will be basically for 100 marks. And it is basically divided into three sections, as you can see. Okay, section A will be having 50 marks. Okay, first 1 to 10 questions will be having 1 mark each. So these are very elementary questions, periodicity, atomic radii, electronegativity, ionization potential, something regarding Fagin's rule, solubility, shapes of molecules, okay, maybe something on magnetism, can be for coordination complex, can be for simple ion, molecular orbital theory, okay, or linear combination of orbitals, simple problems, okay, you will get over here. Cyclohexane conformation, or something relating to axial chirality, these type of problems you expect. And one more sum, maybe it can be a sum on vector, it can be a sum on matrices, or some integral you expect within these 10 questions. Things get a little tricky after question number 11, because therein the level of the questions goes a little high. Okay, so over here, questions will be regarding silicones, silicates, phosphazines, borazines, okay, these type of questions you might get even in the multiple select question section also. Okay, you will get some question on NMR for sure. You will get questions on metal carbonyl. You'll get questions regarding a metalloprotein. Okay, what is that active site of the metalloprotein containing which metal? What may be the oxidation state? What is its function? So something relating to that, and everything that I am talking over here about 11 to 30 is also applicable for multiple select question. Okay, here the difference is the only one option will be correct, and over here there might be more than one option correct. Okay, so it is more like people who study in depth and can carry information to an examination hall, and everything goes fine for them, they will be doing very well in this section. So it is important to understand that this is for 20 marks. Okay, okay, and that is for 50 marks. So try to do very well in this part. Okay, because this is more or less easy and everybody will do good. Difference between good rank and not so good rank will happen when students go wrong in this portion of the section, which is section B. The other section, which is again for 20 marks over here, right? This one, so this is for 30 marks actually. So it has 20 numerical questions, which is a lot. Okay, so time yourself for these two sections so that you have sufficient time to solve these kind of questions. Okay, because there will be no option, so there will be no hint for you. Okay, whatever answer you get, whatever calculation mistake you make, you have to live with that. So be careful in this section, because like I said, no options are given for this one and that one, this one and that one. Options will be given, so you are getting some hint beforehand, like whether I'm going right or wrong. In this, obviously, you will get questions I'm categorically saying, and I hope I'm right. I'm just judging the papers over the last few years. Listen to this part, very important. Particle in a box question might be there. Normalization constant question might be there. Radioactivity question might be there. Now, something or a numerical relating to NMR, which is HNMR, okay, that can be there depending on magnetic field strength. You can get a question about the what should I say, isomerism. So it can be for inorganic complexes, also for organic uh, molecules. Like they can give you a biomolecule like a sugar, like a carbohydrate, or they can give you something like a peptide, uh, dipeptide, or another some tripeptide, and say how many isomers you might get. They might ask you questions regarding the isoelectric point of, say, arginine or a lysine, okay, or a glutamic acid or aspartic acid. So these things can be there, okay. So be careful about this. These are very simple formula based problems and they can be asked. Michaelis Menten kinetics problems are also asked over here. There will be no graph related problems mostly. It will be problems wherein a straight sum with information will be there and you will be asked to just answer using some formula that you should use for that particular sum. Expect a problem on NMR wherein you have to predict this, not the structure of the compound, but something to do with the uh, ppm value of a compound. Okay, and so this is there, and I think there might be some question regarding calculation of uh, energy levels, okay, which is in terms of EV. So the Bohr equation, using Bohr equation to calculate ionization energy, okay, these type of problems, or calculating rate constant, or might be some problem regarding the redox titration or calculation of hardness of water using complexometric titration reactions using EDTA. So try to expect these kind of problems over here, or electrochemistry wherein they might give you to find the EMF of a cell. Okay, try to expect these kind of problems over here. So these are the topics that you should go through, and that is what I wanted to discuss. Nothing much more to confuse you. I can go on and on still. So try to keep a cool head. Okay. Always remember, every examination will have a speed breaker. So don't lose your time on a speed breaker question. Okay. Move on to the next one. You might find a easier question there. Try to attempt maximum questions correctly. That is the Mool mantra for my side. I hope all of you the best for your exam. Keep visiting Sarvasa classes and have a great day. Thank you.